Hi guys, it's me, Carolyn Scott-Hamilton, the Healthy Voyager, and welcome to the Healthy Voyager's Global Kitchen. Today we're making ooey gooey chocolatey espresso brownies. But these brownies are a little bit different. They're gluten-free and they're vegan, but the thing that makes them gluten-free is that we're not using flour. We are using zucchini as the base and almond butter as the oil, egg, dairy substitute. So I know you're probably thinking, oh, zucchini brownies? Trust me, you can't even taste it. It's awesome. They're really moist and delicious. So let's get started. I'm gonna show you what you need. You're gonna need about 2 to 3 medium to large size zucchinis. You can use the golden summer squash or the regular green. About a cup of almond butter, 1/3 cup of agave nectar, a teaspoon of vanilla, a 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of ground espresso. You can bump it up by 1/2 teaspoon if you want a stronger flavor. 1 already mixed egg replacer, we use Energy. 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder, again, you can bump it up a little more for more chocolatey, rich flavor. 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of baking powder. And don't forget, about a cup or more of chocolate chips, depending on how gooey you want them. All right, let's get started. We're gonna grate the zucchini, and all you need to do is just skin it, peel it, and grate it with a regular old grater. So at my house, it's not used for cheese, it's used for veggies. So we're just gonna grate this. We already have some done. I use about 2 to 3 medium-sized zucchinis for this. So you get about the same amount of a base as you would if you're using flour for your brownies. And I always use the smaller side of the grater so that you get really, really fine pieces. You should probably yield about 1.5 cups of the zucchini. And I think we've got a good amount. We'll do about 1/2 of this guy. And then we're ready to just mix everything else into this bowl. All right, I think that should about do it. Let's get all that good stuff out of there. Don't miss any little pieces. All right, set you aside. And now everything else just goes right in. We put in our almond butter. So these brownies, not only are they fudgy, ooey, and gooey, they're protein packed and they're veggie packed. So if you got kids that are finicky and don't want to eat veggies, just give them some brownies. Good to go. I'm gonna toss in our cocoa, our agave, our espresso, and the espresso and the salt. The salt is gonna bring out the sweetness and the espresso is gonna bring out the chocolate flavor. So these get really chocolatey. I'm gonna put in our egg replacer. You don't necessarily have to mix your egg replacer ahead of time. You can go ahead and put in the powder first and the water second and just mix it at the time of mixing. That's a good little time saver if you're looking to do that. Put in our salt. And that's it. So let's go ahead and mix this up first and then toss in the chocolate chips so they don't get all crunched up. We're just gonna use a hand mixer. You can use just a regular spoon, but this is kind of a little more efficient. And it incorporates really, really quickly. All right, so all the ingredients are fully incorporated, so now we're gonna toss in the chocolate chips. I like them intact in my brownies. All right, so the chips are in there. Everything is all mixed well and blended. So you're gonna get basically the consistency of a regular brownie mix. So you take a greased 9x9 pan, brownie pan. You can use a little bigger one too. This size, you'll get a nice thick brownie. And you just scoop all your mix in there. Use a nice spatula to get every last bit out. And just get that all in there. And every last little bit. And we've preheated our oven to 350, so it should be ready about now. And of course, depending on if you're using a light or a dark pan, that changes your baking time. Since we're using a medium to dark pan, we're gonna go about 25 minutes. But you can also eyeball it too. All right, so you wanna make sure that you evenly spread your batter so you don't get any highs and lows in there. Make sure your chocolate chips are evenly distributed so you don't have one chocolatier corner than another. And that is it. Off we go to bake. time to bake. All right, all baked, ready to get cut. They've been cooling for about 10 minutes. So now you just cut them into squares like any regular old brownie. And they are ready to be devoured. Okay. All right, let's just have these for now. But they are gooey and ready to be eaten. I'm gonna devour them in just a few. If you like this recipe, please give me a thumbs up. If you have something to say or any special requests, put it down in the comments below.
Thanks for watching the video. To watch the next one, click right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here.